Welcome back. This is the second lesson recording for IM1, March 11th, 2021. We are on to second card now. I forgot to change this. This is supposed to be fish population. The fish population in a local stream is decreasing at a rate of 3% per year. The original population was 48,000. Does this model exponential growth or exponential decay? So is the numbers growing or is it decreasing? It is decreasing, so it is going to be decay. Okay? And if that is the case, write the exponential decay function to model this situation. Remember, the decay function is going to be, with the percentage, is going to be y is equal to a, whatever the initial value was, multiplied by 1. Now with decay, we are going to subtract the whatever the percentage is in decimal to the power of t. So the initial value was, what did we start off with? 48,000. That's what we are taught. And then we're multiplying that by, what is the rate of decay? It's 3%. But we need to convert that to decimal. 3% is 0.03. So that becomes 1 minus 0.03, because that's the 3%, all to the power of t. So what does that become? The equation becomes y is equal to 48,000, that's the initial value, multiplied by 1 minus 0.03 is 0.97. So 0.97 to the power of t, or x, depending on whether you're using x as a variable, input variable, or t as a input variable. So I submit that. Now I need to calculate the value of this painting in 7 years. So that means we're talking about time being 7 years. So I'm just going to be substituting t to be 7 into this equation. So that just becomes y is going to be equal to 48,000 multiplied by 0.97 to the power of 7. Okay, and if I enter that, and if I just enter the expression, the decimals actually calculates for me. It's 38,783.2 fish. So that's my submission. Let's get back to our slides. I have another application problem for you. Okay, this is a Costco ad, and we are told that this TV, Vizio 80-inch plus 4K ultra high def XLED LCD home theater display. This big TV costs $2,499.99, and this is after a 20% discount. Okay, so this is the price after 20% off. So how much was the original price? Can you do the math in your notebook and tell me in private chat? How would you tackle this problem? It is somewhat similar to previous problem, but a little bit different. See if you can come up with an answer or come up with a strategy that might help you to solve this problem. So the first question maybe you should be asking is the original price going to be higher than this or lower than this? If so, can you give an estimate? Okay, if this is for 2,500, let's just say 2,500. Okay, and let's just use 2,500 as our value, not 2,499.99. Okay, so if I say it's $2,500, how much was the original price? Maybe I might say, oh, maybe $3,000. I don't know. It's going to be more than 2,500. Okay, so I'm going to expect that. So I'm going to use 2,500 as my price after the sale. And okay, you might be thinking, okay, I'm just going to calculate the 20% of 2,500. So 20% of 2,500. Maybe you know how to calculate 20% of 2,500 from all the exercise that we've been doing. Okay, I know that 10% is going to be 250. So 20% is going to be 500. And I might say, okay, so that's how much was reduced. So I am going to add 500 to 2,500. So the original price is $3,000. That might be what I'm thinking. Okay, let's see if it works out. Okay, so that means if I calculate 20% of 3,000, if I calculate 20% of 3,000, that's 10% of 3,000 is 300, and 20% of 3,000 is going to be 600. So if I deduct 600 from it, I am going to get 2,400, not 2,500. So that is, there's something wrong here. What's going on? This is not right, because this does not work out. Okay, so something is not quite right. Well, this is actually similar problem to the fish and the frappuccino problem. After taking 20% of the discount, so let's just call the original price X. When X multiplied by, when you take a 20% discount, that means from 100%, it's going down by 20%. What's 100 minus 20? That's 80%. So we want to find what value times 80%, which is same as 0.8, is going to be 2,500. Okay, so X times 0.8 is equal to 2,500. I don't want X times 0.8. How can I get rid of multiplied by 0.8? I divide both sides by 0.8, don't I? And when I do that, this 0.8 divided by 0.8, they cancel out, and on the left hand side, X is equal to, if I use my calculator, it is going to be 2,500 divided by 0.8 is going to be $3,125. So I am saying that the original price was $3,125. Okay, is this true? Let's check if this would work out. If I figure out what is 20% of $3,125, so 20% of 3,125 is going to be, well, 10% is, you move it one decimal place to the left, so that's going to be 312.5, and double that, that's going to be $625. Okay, so 20% of 3,125 is $625, and if I subtract 3,625 from 3,125, that actually comes to 2,500, and that's what we have here. Okay, so that's what we have here. So this is the correct answer. So we did not just calculate 20% of the final price. What we actually had to do was we multiplied whatever the original price was, we subtracted 20%. So 100% minus 20% is 80%, which is 0.8. And I knew that when I applied that, it was going to give me 2,500. So I divided by, and I got $3,125. So with that, I would like you to try card number 3 and 4 of Desmos. This is card number 3, valuable metal. Like stock market, the gold price also fluctuates on a daily basis. The gold price of March 8, 2021 is $1,680 per ounce. This is a 15% drop in value from January 21st, 2021. Was the price higher or lower than $1,680 on January 21? Okay, so if there was a drop, okay, so March price was $1,680, but there is a 15% drop in the value from January 21st. So January 21st, was the price higher or lower? It was higher, wasn't it? Okay, now with our calculation, make a guess as to what the price was on January 21st. Okay, so I know it was higher, but maybe 15%, I don't know, maybe 15% of this is going to be 160, maybe about 200 more, maybe about, if I run this to 1700, maybe like 1900. That could be my guess. Okay, so okay, now they're asking me to calculate the price of the gold in January 21. Okay, so this is similar to the problem that I just did, the Costco TV price. Okay, so we know that the drop was 15%. Whatever the original price was, the original price, let X be the original price. If X is the original price original price in January, I know that X times, okay, so 15% drop. Okay, 15% drop means we are going to decrease it. So we need to subtract 15 from 100. What is 15? 100 minus 15, that's 85%. So 85% is what I want. And 85% in decimal is 0.85. So I know that when I multiply the original price by 0.85, it's going to give me the final price. What is the final price? Final price was $1,680. So how do I get rid of this 0.85 being multiplied to X? I need to divide both sides by 0.85. Okay, so my expression for this side, because this cancels out, and so the original price is going to be 1,680, oops, divided by 0.85. And the decimals actually calculates for me, and it's telling me it was $1,976.47. Okay, I was close. I said 1900, and I was off by $76, but I knew that at least it was going to be higher. Okay, next up, rent price decline. Rent price have dropped by 11% in Santa Clara County in the past year. One-bedroom apartment in Sunnyvale has a monthly rent of $2,600 last year. How much would the similar apartment cost now? Okay, so now this is 2,600 is the last year. So this is the original price. And we know that it's going to go down by 11%, okay? And how much would the apartment cost now? So we want to know what is now, okay? So I know that X, whatever the original was, that's the original, times, okay, so it went down by 11%, 100% minus 11% is going to be 89%, which is same as 0.89, times 0.89 is going to be what? Is what I'm asking. And in fact, I know the original is 2,600, so that's my